A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. And once again, this is your Christian brother, Eric Braxton, speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue Caribbean Sea. Brothers and sisters, I discussing with you all about the animals. As I said this recently, I was listening to a video, and it's coming from England, and good morning, good morning, Britain. But one of the girls, she from some organization, I think the ethical treatment against the cruelty of animal. And here what this girl was saying, my British sister was saying. She was saying um, about the farmer who have the sheep, and he just send the sheep to get to take out the wool of the sheep now, and they send the wool, they sell the wool to the manufacturer, and they use the wool to make clothes and all these things. She was saying that that what the farmers and them is doing, they shouldn't they have a term for it. They say right in the Bible, sharing the sheep, that is shaving off the wool of the sheep. What they're doing is wrong. That should remain on the sheep. But the farmer is telling the girl, if you do not share the sheep, when the wool, because you remember that is growing on, that like here, it is get bigger and bigger. And when it get bigger and bigger, and you do not share the sheep, all sorts of things that happen on the sheep. For instance, it will get thick, and the sheep can't take out them ticks. And it is affect the sheep now. So the farmer was telling her, you have to share the sheep, take out the sheep. And that you have to do that to the sheep. But she say at all that selling the wool to when you do that to the sheep, that is abusing the sheep. My poor sister, she does know better. And therefore I, Eric Braxton, her little Christian brother or big Christian brother, pity her. I really pity her, you know. Yes, I really pity her. She does know better. Sad on her part, eh? But I want her to become I doesn't want that term to remain sad on her part that I use it. I want her to become better on her part. So she will no longer be sad on that part. There's terms I'm using. I hope you all understand. But the message is important. So you have to share the sheep. And when you see the shave off that wool from the sheep, oh, you see how nice the sheep and them this be? Of course, when they have on the floor, it's be nice too. But there's be like you see the skin, and when they take off, when they shave all the wool off of the sheep and them, there's be nice. Yes, there's be nice. They are more relaxed. They are more free up. I using these terms. They're more nice and they are more free up because they no longer have that heavy coat of wool on them. You understand? You understand? For a little time they are free from that, and the sheep and them, they enjoy that and they welcome that, to know that all them that work is off for them for that little period of time, and then the world is we grow back on them because that is here, but that is here, that is here the sheep, but we use it to make clothes. They send it in the factory and put different chemicals and they make nice coats and things, winter coat and all these things. She is saying that by sharing the wool of the sheep is wrong, and she wants to make it like it's a criminal act, and by they doing that is a cruelty to animal. No, sister, you have it wrong. Sister, you have it wrong. You does know better, and therefore I, Eric Braxton, pity you, and therefore I record this video to know that I pity all you who thinking that's like she, and all in that animal organization in England. Somewhat. What is the name? I have to get it right there. I think it's the equity or the, any case, abuse or cruelty against animal. No, the ethical abuse or cruelty against animal. That organization. All of you in that organization have it wrong. Yes, I, Eric Braxton, is putting it to you all. All of you all, my British brothers and sisters in that organization in England, you all have it wrong. Because if you all read the Bible, Abraham share all his sheep. Jacob and Isaac and the shepherds in right? Even the time of Solomon, that the history of the Jewish people. There was a time when they used to go and shear the sheep, take out all the wool to make clothes and things, and that tradition continue up to this day. So how you all want that to stop? You all have it wrong. You all can't stop that. My British brothers and sisters in that organization, another organization outside Britain, who is just as only in that organization in England. Because not only in England have that organization, the ethical abuse and cruelty against animals. Right in my own country, Trinidad and Tobago, have that organization. The organization against cruelty against animals. It's the same thing, no difference. All countries have these type of organization because they care for the animal and they don't want to see the animals be abused. No cruelty should be done to no animals. So right in my country, you have that organization. You see? You see? But certain things they misunderstand. Yes, you have to share the wool of the animal from the sheep. You understand? And free them up for that time. The hair will grow back. And that hair you sell it to the man, to the company, and they go through the process of it now. And they add other things it and they make nice wool winter clothing and thing. You go in the store and buy it. And on each product will say this is made out of sheep. This product is made out of goat. You know, there's a bit in the store now. Yes, and you buy a nice winter clothes and thing. She's saying that is wrong. You see, that there's no better. There isn't really no better. And I want to teach them these things. And I want to point out these things to them. And I'm doing that in this video to show them that they have it wrong. And the farmer was trying to show she that. But she I want to hear that because she have she agenda. She have she agenda. And she's sticking that belief. You understand? But she's wrong in that belief. And I'm pointing it out to her. And to all my British brothers and sisters in that organization, animal organization in England, or any part of the world, all have it wrong. 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 Not only the sheep, many other animals, they use the product of the animals to make different other products and things. You understand? But all is saying that they shouldn't do these things. For instance, when they kill the animals, for instance, the lion, only thing, what they do with the skin of the lion? That skin of the lion, the warriors from Kenya, Kenya, those who just go out and train, you see how they be training to three of them to surround the lion and they kill the lion, these different warrior tribes. When they kill the animals, when they kill the lion, they eat the lion, they cut up the meat, but they don't throw away the skin. That skin, they just dry that and use it for coat to put around them. You see? You see? You see? And that coat is leather. We think all leather come from animal skin. You understand? They want to say all these things is wrong. No, what they're doing is not wrong. What they're doing is not wrong. You understand? What they're doing is not wrong. So you see, so in these animal organization against cruelty against animals, and many things they misunderstand. Many things they not understand. Many things they misunderstand concerning the animals. You understand? Many things they misunderstand. Yes? Many things they misunderstand. For instance, in the Old Testament, all these animals that the children of Israel and them offer, especially the bullocks. But yet, where's the things that do with the skin of the bullocks? Throw it away? No, them they used to throw away that. They used to keep that because they know that they're making the skin of the bullocks. They take out the meat, but they never throw the skin. They dry that. They know they make clothes and all these things out of that skin. You understand? They don't throw away that. They just keep that because that's thick and hard, you know. They don't throw away that. Maybe they should throw away some, but keep some. and use it. But in modern times, in the abattoir, when they slaughter in cows and thing, they don't throw away the cow skin. They sell that. And our next company, and they're using that to make that is like leather. They make other products and thing. Yeah, understand? So it's very important that they know that. Very important. But I support them in this. I support them. Cruelty against animals is wrong. And mistreatment of animal is wrong. Because eventually God created all the animals and He wants us to take care of the animals because God cares for the animals. Okay, well, some people will say, Eric Braxton, what you're saying doesn't make sense. That's a contradiction. A lot of you all will say, well, if God cared for the animals, then why He have introduced the predator animals? Are we not seeing in Africa with the lion, the lioness, and the lion, they are running down the bison and killing the bison? And the wolf are running down the deer and killing the deer. They are the predator animals. Well, unfortunately to say, that have come about. We know what brought about that, but that will stop eventually. But why? But as it is now, some will say, well, we see the lion and the lion and the all the predator animals, the crocodiles. And the crocodiles eat meat. Yeah, even human beings and all. Yeah, so but when the crocodile eat fish and all kind of thing, yeah, he's not a land animal, he's a water animal. But let us deal with the more land animals, the tiger and all of them is meat that eat that they kill other animals to eat. And God know that? Yes. But the animals that the lion he holding down, like the giraffe and all of them and killing it. And God love the giraffe, that the very said lion killing and eating. And if you look, the very said lion God created. He love all the animals. So then why he allowing animals to kill other animals to eat? That come about because of sin. But in the future that will stop. The animals will be eating straw and not killing. No other, he will be no longer become a predator. But right now he's a predator. Well, it doesn't know that. Well, the scriptures tell all that. Read it in the book of Isaiah. I send in all the day. All go find it. All go find it. Yes, the lion will eat straw in the future, and you will no longer be a predator. And that only apply to he. That apply to all the rest of predator animals. All of them will go back eating grass. Yes, and that killing will stop. I could assure you all that blood, all them bloody animals sharing will stop. But right now they're sharing blood and eating flesh and blood. Yes, we don't know that because well, I want to be funny. As I tell you, I come out to be funny. Well, when we reach in Africa, we just see nobody cooking no food and going and give the animal cook food. All the lion, all the line up, yes, cook fries and butter and bread to eat. Well, we don't have to bother with the giraffe because he's a grass eater. We don't have to bother with the rhino. He's a grass eater. We don't have to bother with the giraffe, the tallest animal eating leaf. He's not a predator. They are not meat eaters. I'm not saying if we give them meat, they will eat it, but they're not eat meat eaters. Who are the meat eaters? The lioness and the lion and the tigers and the cheetahs. And who else again? And many others, and the monkeys too. There's meat eaters too, they kill other animals too. But they more eat grass and thing too. But more these animals and the leopard cat and the leopard and all of the meat eaters, they will go back eating grass in the future. But you see anybody going and give them cooked food to eat? They have to kill other animals to eat. You see? You see? But in the future, all of them will go back eating grass and they will no longer be sharing blood, killing other, they will no longer be killing other animals to eat. But that will stop in the future in the book of Isaiah. Go and read it there for all itself. Only will see it. Where the lamb and the bear will live, will dwell together, and the oxen and the lion will eat straw as the oxen, and all these things. And a little child will lead them, and the little child will play upon the hole of the cockroach and the snake. Yeah, I quote part of the text. I'll leave out the other part. I want all you to go and read it. So I'll read the full text. Book. If all you have to read the whole book of Isaiah, just to find it, go and do that and find that text. Because I didn't give all you chapter and verse. So go and read the whole book of Isaiah, just to find that text. Yes. Yes. But for now, they're killing and eating. But that will stop. I want you all to know that. I want you all to know that. They had to do that. How else they will get food to eat? How they will get meat to eat? You expect me to take my little chicken that I mine and to cook it, to go in the zoo to feed the lion? No. You expect me, my little chicken that I buy in the market, that I had to come home to eat, that I have in the fridge. You expect me to cook it and to jump in a plane that's to go in Africa to feed the lion with it? Oh, no. You see? No. I will stay in Trinidad and eat my little chicken and my little fish that I catch in the river or I buy in the market. Eh? You see? You expect me to fry my little fish and to pay that ton of $1,000, $20,000 just to go in Africa and say, ooh, little hagina, here is the little fish that I come to give all you. And I had to pay 20,000 to go to Zambia, then $20,000 to come back. And how much fish I carry? Two fish to feed the crocodile in the river, or to fish the alligator, or to feed the lion. With two little fish. When that $20 that I pay in passage, could I buy a ton of fish? You see? So I was paid $20,000 in a return ticket to go and come. There's to carry to two fish, leave Trinidad and Tobago with two cooked fish to feed the lion in Tanzania or Ethiopia. You expect me to indulge in that ridiculousness? No. You see? You see? They will stay there up in Africa, the lions and them in the wilds, and run down the animal and kill and eat. But I will stay in Trinidad and buy my chicken and eat. You see, ladies and gentlemen? But the time will come when they will stop killing. God will bring that to an end. I can't do that. I can't bring that to an end. God who created the animals, He will bring that to an end. And He shows that in the book of Isaiah. But you know, all these people in these animals, organization of cruelty against animals, a lot of them ignorant, mostly all of them ignorant of that passage that I just quote for you all in the book of Isaiah, you know. Yeah, only of those who are Christians and still part of that organization, who is in that organization against animal cruelty against animal, abuse of animal, who are Christian, will have knowledge of that passage in the scriptures. You see? You see, ladies and gentlemen. And therefore I have to point out these things to them, and let them know that, let them be aware of these things. You understand? Aware of these things. But as I said, originally when God created the animals, He didn't create the animals to kill one another and to eat one another, you know. That come about because of sin, eh? I want to, as Adam and Eve sin, these things come about. But in the future, God will bring it to a stop, as in the text of in the book of Isaiah. You see? So you are telling me, so you all will say, Eric Braxton, you are telling me originally when God created the lion, He created him to eat straw? Yes, that's what I'm saying. He created him to eat straw or grass. But because Adam and Eve said, they become predators. Now, God will make the animal, the lion that He originally created, eat straw. Make him eat straw. Because in the book of Isaiah, He said the lion will eat straw as the oxen. But is the lion eating straw now? Oh no, he looking to kill that bison and fill him out with flesh and blood. You see? That the time will come when God will bring that to an end. Right? Right? So I hope you all understand what I've just taught you all there. So blow the dust off the Bible and began reading the scriptures to know these things. Because all these things that I taught you all, I get it right here from the Bible, and I want you all to go to that book and read it, and you all will come to the same understanding about the animals. But I have just taught you all from the Holy Book, the Holy Scriptures, from Genesis to Revelation. From Genesis to Revelation. From Genesis to Revelation, the Holy Scriptures. Because all the animals that God created, He loved all the animals. But that have to go on for a period of time. The killing and the eating, the predator. The animals are killing rather than eating. That have to go on for a period of time. But after that time, that will stop. After that time, that will stop. Well, a lot of you all will say that will make sense. Some that might stop with the animals who are predators on the land, but what about the fish in the sea? How the fish will get food to eat in the sea? On fish, other fishes have to kill other fish to eat. Well, we see in that now, which is true. But according to you, Braxton, if God will stop all the animals from eating other animals, what the fish will eat in the sea to live? What the shark will eat when Christ come and after the 1,000 years? Where the shark will eat? What food they will be eating? Will the shark stop eating other fish in the sea? How will the shark survive? Well, that is in the hands of God. I not want to be riding this high horse and telling all you I know everything. I never tell you all I know everything. Uh-huh. That is in the hands of God, and He will see about that. Like you didn't hear what I tell earlier? All that is in the hands of God, and He will see about that. You know why? Because when He created all the animals, I wasn't here. Right? You all get understand it, Peter? Understand that, Peter, crystal clear. Once again, let me remind you all, to all who say I contradicted myself. Braxton, okay, we can understand that with the lion and the tigers. No more the lion going back eating grass. But what about the fish in the sea? We see they are killing other fish to eat. Yes, that is true. And the seals and all of them, they're killing other fish to eat, like the seals and all these things, and the dolphins. They need food to eat, and they kill other small fish to eat to survive. Okay, will they too will stop eating other animals, like themselves, other fishes to survive? So then what the fish will, that's the question I want to put to me now. I've given them the answer now. Eric Braxton, that's a Christian boy. You call yourself a Christian boy. Okay, tell us, what the other fishes in the sea, God will stop all of them eating other fishes because we see they're doing that for them to survive. Yes. Okay, what will He have with the fishes and them eating? But let me give only the answer. God will see about that because He created these animals before I and before all of you, before all you two that asked me the question. Because I want to tell all you, when God created all the animals, Adam and Eve wasn't created. So that included me, included all you. All you can understand that? Right, let us go to the next level now. When God created the animals, there was no man. Neither me, I wasn't here, neither Ole was here. Ole put in the question to me, I given Ole the answer. Keep in mind, you wasn't here, and I wasn't here. Right. We come after, they was created first. Okay. Ole want to find out what the only fishes and them will eat. Okay. Well, that is in the hands of God. And if that is in the hands of God, He will see about that. All you get the message now? Oh, all you find that too hard to accept. Well, you all can't change that. I'm telling you all that all you put in that question to me, all you been able to change that. That's the facts of the matter. Uh-huh. Even I who recording this video can't change it, much less for all you. And that applies to all mankind across the board. God will see about that because He created the animals. He will know what He will feed them with. He will see about the animals because all of them belongs to Him. It doesn't belong to me. Neither all you. I create no fish and none of you create no fish. So don't try to use no superiority over me. All you only fooling all yourself at the end of the day. Uh-huh. 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 All you only fooling all yourself at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. 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 But then again, it's a good question, yeah. But God will see about that. So don't be feel like talking down to all you. I'm not talking down to all you. I'm educating all you. Uh-huh. Educating all you. And I bring illumination, enlightenment to all your mind. Uh-huh. I'm not down here to talk down to all you. Uh-huh. Because I'm not trying to be the brightest amongst the brightest. Not at all. You see, I call myself the little Christian boy, and now and then I call myself the big Christian boy. Big or small. You see? Telling all you the facts of the matter. That is in the hands of God. He will see about that. Because He owns the animals and He make the animals. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes, well, brothers and sisters, I hope that you all, those who have get the impression that Eric Braxton are very rude and speaking in this manner. No, if you all get an impression, you all have it wrong. I'm not being rude. I have to address the matter on that level so they will understand. You always see the kind of question they're asking me. And you see the answer I'm giving them. I told them that is in the hands of God, not in the hands of man. Man put fish in the sea. It's God who created fish in the sea. He created the sea, not man. He will see about that. 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 Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be the end of the video. As I said, I have more to discuss about the animals. I have more to discuss about the animals. About the animals. And I just want to let you all know that I have much more videos to watch about these people in the ethical treatment of animals and the abuse and the cruelty against animals. I have more to listen to them, so I will know more about the concept about the animals. And I want to assure you all, as I listen to them and hear the concept or the teaching, how they see the animals, I will listen to them and hear what they have to say. And I want to assure you, as soon as I listen to them and what I have to say, I will record a video to let you all know my stand on that matter. My stand on that matter. My stand on that matter. And therefore I have to listen to them to hear what they're saying. You understand? So I'll be able to correct them and show them and to show them that certain things about the animals, certain ideas they have about the animal is wrong, and certain understanding they have about the animals is totally wrong, and I want to show it to them, and of course I share that information with you all, and also with them too, the one and all across the board. because this video is for all, for one and all and sundry. One and all and sundry. Ladies and gentlemen. One and all. Right? So it's very important, 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 very important. Okay, well, it was nice speaking with you all, ladies and gentlemen. In no other name but in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, amen and amen. Ooh.